All right. So what we got going today? Top 5 Superman live action suits. Now, I know there's a bunch more. I think there's like 20 variations throughout the years, whatever. What with like George Reeves and stuff, but I'm just not counting that right now. I am doing my personal top 5 Superman suits, okay? Now, this it's very hard, very difficult. I'm going to do Batman live action suits. Maybe I'll do like all time, including comics. That'll take even longer because that's tough. If I do a top 5 or top 10 comic book suits, that's rough. So today, starting off with number 5. Here we go. We have David Corenswet's Superman suit, number 5. Now, this is top 5. There's like, what is it? There's like 20 suits overall. I don't hate any of these. This is just how it is. Top 5. Not saying the David Corenswet suit is bad. It's just compared to the heat in question, what we have here, it's number 5. I like it. I like David Corenswet as Superman. He was very, very good. But this is just suits. So he is number 5. Now, I like the suit. I like how he said, the whole thing with it, the whole debate was if Superman should have trunks. And, of course, it depends on the vibe. Like, in Zack Snyder's Superman, it wouldn't have really fit if he had trunks. It would have looked stupid. But in James Gunn's universe, it works because he's supposed to be, the normal Superman that's, will save the squirrel. He's supposed to be that Superman. Zack Snyder's Superman kind of wasn't. That's kind of I feel like the main comparison anybody really makes there. But I like it. I think it just needs a little revision, maybe in the next movie. I love the collar. Same with Robert Pattinson's Batman. Dig the raised collar. Very New 52. I dig it. I love it. The biggest thing I don't like about it is the S. It doesn't look like an S. It looks like the symbol from My Adventures with Superman. Like the body they have of Superman is very good. It's just like maybe they do it because there's been so many Superman suits throughout the years. But like, dude, just make it look like an S. It's Superman. Like, it's not like if it looks like another suit, go sure, whatever. But that's my biggest complaint. I like the cape. I like how they made Corenswet. They just didn't make him, severely, kind of like with Henry Cavill. Like, dude's ripped, but he's not like big. Like David Corenswet, that's a big dude. And I kind of like that because a lot in the comics, you do see Superman like ripped, but a lot of the times, say like I know because they were basing it off of what's it called? I can't remember. But the Superman suit, it's less ripped. You kind of he's just a big dude in the suit, which I like. So yeah, that's number 5, David Corenswet suit. All right, number 4. We have Brandon Routh's original suit. So, his original suit, I think would have been up there if it wasn't that weird maroon color. Now, I like, the skinnier but still ripped Superman. Very cool. I like it. I like the movie. It's different. I wish the cape was a little longer. But again, the biggest thing with this one is, again, the symbol. Like, it's too dang small. Like, when you look at it, he has the presence of Superman in the picture I'll show or have. He has, I think, everything you could want from Superman. But it's that symbol. It's too small. But, the body, the the tight suit, I like it. He's jacked, but not, looking overly jacked. I like that. But, just the maroon and the cape, it looks very good. I really like it. So yeah, if it wasn't maroon, the belt's good. Very, very good suit. I like it a lot. Looks very high quality compared to David Corenswet's suit, which it just like it looked. I like it, but it just looked cheap. I don't know. Like when you compare the spandex that Brandon Ruth was wearing, like it just looks higher quality. I don't really know how to explain that, but I don't know. It looked like literally like because I'm probably gonna buy the David Corenswet suit because I like the suit. I like all the suits. Like I literally feel like the David Corn sweatsuit is like a more cosplay friendly version than a lot of the other suits in it, which isn't a bad thing. It just kind of looks like some dude got it off like, a cosplay shop, like a high quality cosplay, not like some crappy one. But that's just what it looks like. Um, so yeah. Number 3 is Henry Cavill's suit with in Black Adam after credits because they finally fixed it. I like the Man of Steel suit. It's really good. It's not in my top 5, but the Black Adam version is because hey, we're going to have Superman and we're going to finally give him the curl. Like we're not going to have this receding hairline of Superman. I don't understand. Like I like whatever people think about Zack Snyder. I don't give a crap. I like the movies. But a lot of the stuff is stupid. Like, it's different, I know, but whatever. But why you slick the hair back, but you don't give him the curl. So you can see Henry Cavill's receding hairline, and it looks stupid. Like, just give him the little curl there. How hard is it? But then in Black Adam, when Dwayne the Rock Johnson tried to take over DC, however this after credits scene happened, they gave him the curl. They brightened up his symbol, brightened the cape, looked a lot more blue. Awesome. Never gonna see that suit ever again, but I thought it was awesome. My favorite thing about the Henry Cavill suit is that like they had like the Kryptonian language like in the suit like design. I just love those little mini details that like nobody cares about, but when you watch like the how it was made type things and they say that and it's like a whole like language. I think that's sick. And just how the silver lining muscles that they do for Henry Cavill that make it like that shiny armor under it, I think is sick. But there's more. Number 2 is Brandon Ruth again, but his Crisis on Infinite Earth suit. Almost perfect. Of course there's one more. I'm assuming everybody knows what number 1 is. But it is awesome. It's similar to his original suit, but, it's Crisis on Infinite Earth's version a little Kingdom Come-ish when you look at it. So, they made him bigger. I like that. They gave him a bigger chest. They made that symbol giant. They gave him a little kind of wrestling belt thing with just the gold. And the underpants are a lot bigger than kind of just looking like I don't know, his original ones kind of look like a diaper. But it has black on the yellow on the S instead of yellow. Because he's bad now. Which, perfect. I love the black and red. It's awesome. Getting Brandon Ruth back as Superman, they give him the gray streak. Awesome. I love it. The episode was okay from, I don't even know, whatever tie-in Supergirl, Arrow, Flash thing they were doing. They even pay homage to Christopher Reeve at the end with him flying towards the camera. Love it. Kino. Great suit. Because, Brandon Ruth kind of got, as most Superman actors, they kind of get, the bad end of the stick type thing here. But for a TV show, they hit that suit out of the park. And Brandon Ruth is just a great actor. So, number 1, who do we have here? What could it possibly be? Of course, it's Christopher Reeve, his first suit, in Superman. When you think of the Superman silhouette, live action, it's that guy. It's perfect. It fits his body perfectly. You see that he's got muscle, but you can't, you don't know that he put on 40 pounds of muscle for the role. He's not like steroided out. He's tall, skinny, big upper chest. It's the perfect suit. It's the perfect silhouette suit. I would say maybe the only gripe I have with it is the symbol on the back. I've never been the biggest fan of the Superman symbol on the back. I just kind of looked weird. I always thought it was never my biggest thing. But, you look up Superman, he comes up. I mean, he's got the perfect curl. The suit, it's just perfect. It's straight out of the comics. There's nothing extra about it. It's just Superman. That's what I love. And like every single shot you see of Christopher Reeve in Superman, that's it. It's perfect. So yeah, love it. Love Christopher Reeve. If you ever have, no, fun fact, if you haven't watched the documentary about Christopher Reeve, the Super Slash Man story documentary, insane watch. So it's so unbelievably sad, but good at the same time with how good of a dude that guy was and how sad of a story his life was, but also how inspiring it is. So fun fact, watch that movie, the Christopher Reeve story. Phenomenal. So yeah, that is my list. Again, just to round that out, number 5, David Corenswet suit. Number 4, Brandon Routh's original Superman suit. 3, Henry Cavill's Black Adam after credits scene. Number 2, Brandon Routh's Crisis on Infinite Earth suit. And then number 1, Christopher Reeve's original Superman suit. There we go. Batman's coming up next. Stay tuned. Remember to like and subscribe.